What up, what up, what up? Welcome back to the channel. And today I got GodofTilt on VC. What's up, man? What's up, what's up, what's up?
Hey, bro.
How's
I'm
it
good. How
going?
about you?
Yeah, I'm good, I'm vibing. Yeah, and you are right now, you were 11th in the world when you messaged me. You said you got a little bit of a tilt, went from 6'9" down to 6'7", but you're 500 in the world. What do you want to end off in the season? How do you want to finish? Number one?
I don't think number one is like possible, but I will at least try a top 100 global this
Let's
season.
What's your
Yeah.
record so far? 150. Ooh, I feel like that's possible. That's definitely
Yeah.
possible.
I hope so. I hope so.
I'm rooting for you. And so today what we're going to do is watch a couple of his replays. He told me that he had some crazy replays, so we're going to watch a little bit of how to play this deck. I didn't realize. Are you playing bar putt or bomb tower?
I'm playing both, but I like the one with the bomb tower more. It's like
Okay,
more
cool.
comfortable for me.
Gotcha. And then I guess I can talk to you about which one is better, which one's worse, which matchups are better. Cool. I guess we can just go into the first replay. What replay do we want to watch?
How are you on? We can start from the first one I share.
First one, let's go hard counter. Do you want to do like click 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then click the watch?
Yeah, we can.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, what are you at time wise?
255 now.
Perfect. Okay, I'm at 2. We're about the same side. So right now you're playing against. It looks like a little bit of Goblin Barrel bait. So is this good matchup, bad matchup?
How I would say at the beginning it depends on the cycle, I would say. And my cycle wasn't that bad.
Gotcha. So what do you do at the beginning of the game in this matchup? Just
first
patient?
I tried to play a little bit of defense, and then I tried to look what his action would be if I throw like a graveyard with baby D or graveyard with my knight.
Yeah, you're playing this very differently than usually, because whenever I see graveyard players, they play very slow. They almost don't graveyard until double elixir, but you just went in right there, and this to see how they defend the graveyard, so then you know in the future how they will defend, and then you'll be able to counter their defense, eh?
Yeah, I mean, I play sometimes at 2x my graveyard, but it's like not that often.
Yeah?
As an example, like you asked me when I play like what's not such a good matchup, it's like P.E.K.K.A bridge spam with the poison.
Gotcha. Yeah, because then they just go peck at the bridge, and then they poison your graveyard on defense, and you just can't break through.
That's not so good matchup, and there I have to wait till 3x elite.
Yeah, triple elixir. That's insane. That's such a long game. Do you play P.E.K.K.A bridge spam a lot in top ladder, or not as much?
I faced Fat Cat and some other good players with P.E.K.K.A, and they actually know how to play it, but it's like 50-50 at this moment.
That's insane. That's crazy.
Yeah.
What's the worst matchup for graveyard decks right now?
At the moment, I don't know. It's like there's a different kind of lock bait. It's like it's I think Dark Goblin, then it's Skeleton Barrel,
and the bar and the Goblin Barrel.
Yeah, it's like a super fast cycle.
And that's a bad matchup?
It's not that easy. It's not that easy because if you poison like the Goblin army or the Goblin gang,
yep,
he can throw behind the King Tower
the Dark Goblin.
Yeah, and then he can go into counter push with Knight in front of the Dark Goblin behind. It is also Skelly Barrel.
And then he just keeps the Dark Goblin alive. Dark Goblin gets a lot of value. Interesting, because I wouldn't think that would be the hardest matchup right now. Well, people do say that the graveyard decks, like every matchup is winnable. Is that true? Do you agree with that?
It really depends on how good someone plays the deck that he's playing. It's like I can already say 2.6 can also win in, I don't know, in 5 years, 10 years, a good graveyard player.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe by luck, maybe by skill. It all depends how good you play it, actually. But
Got.
sometimes you have card counter and then you win like 100-0.
Yeah, that's just kind of how Clash Royale works. Clash Royale is very, very matchup dependent. Hey, but
Yeah.
that was a pretty good game, and I noticed that in the double elixir time, a lot of times you would go graveyard poison, even if there wasn't a tank in front of it. Is that just because it's against bait, right?
Yeah, and I just wanted to keep a tank alive, to defend the troops that he was playing. And yeah, that's why. And poison and graveyard does also a good job. So it's like 300, 400 damage like all the time at least.
Yeah. In this matchup, do you save your bar barrel all the time for the goblin barrel, or not every time?
Sometimes I throw it at princes. If I haven't like a NATO that I can pull it over.
Yeah.
And yeah, then only if my king is activated, I sometimes also don't care about the bar barrel and go all in. And that
Gotcha.
sometimes makes the game. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I like that. So if you do activate King Tower with the Goblin Barrel with your Tornado, then just giving up, not defending one of the Goblin Barrels, and then going all in could just be beneficial in the long run. A lot more damage. Okay, I got you. Do you want to go into the next game? That was pretty well played. Not a lot of mistakes I saw.
Yeah, there were some maybe little mistakes, but
you know what? Nobody's perfect. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Are you playing Lucas? Payne Lucas?
Yeah, it's the number 1. He was top 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was also a bit surprised that I was playing him at so low trophies, because when I played him it was like 6.7, which actually like for a top 1 player not that high.
So he tilted a little bit, eh? So what the heck is this deck? He's using a Golem cycle?
Yeah, I was actually also pretty buff. It was like, first I thought it would be 2.6, like he was playing all the time. And then suddenly I saw a Golem, and the deck was like 2.6. So it was like a quick Golem cycle deck. And yeah.
Very strange deck.
Yeah, it is very strange, but I knew the player, so I had respect, and I know what he can do even with a Golem 2.8.
It's true, because even if they don't use a meta deck, they're still a very, very scary player. And just like that, see that you activate the King Tower with the Golem, and you're probably in your head right now. Are you thinking that you won this match? Do you feel confident?
I mean, in this case, it's not that difficult, but how I said, it's like a top 1 player, and
one of the best in the game right now.
Yeah, he had top 100 last season also, and players like him, they can do like anything with any card. They could even play E-Box Rage and get like top 200.
That's insane. That's insane.
Crazy,
yeah, what do you do to practice this game? Like, how do you get that good? Is it just repetition? Do you play against the best people? Do you just play a lot? What do you do? What do you think the best way is?
I play, as an example, all 20 wins challenges.
Yeah.
Then I practice some grand challenges, some classic challenges, and sometimes with some good players. Yeah.
Wow. So you basically just play. It's just all about practice, practice, practice.
Yeah. Only like that. Nothing gets like with nothing.
Yeah. Who do you think that right now is the best player in Clash Royale? Do you have an opinion on that?
I would say like in Russia, or like for me at all.
No, just everybody in the world right now. Who's the best?
Oh, I would say Morten for sure. He's like a beast.
Yeah, he is good. He is good. I'm excited to see. Who do you think is going to win in CRL West? Have you watched any of that? It just started this past week.
No, I haven't. I had exams last week.
Fair.
And also this week, exams.
Wow.
And next week again. Yeah.
So where do you find time for Clash Royale?
At breaks at school, or at how it's called in English, underground.
Underground.
Like, It's a train.
Oh, gotcha. Like on the
Yeah.
subway.
Yeah, subway.
Gotcha. Yeah, this is. I thought this was going to be a lot easier of a match, but the way Lucas is playing and defending your graveyard, it's very efficient and like it's getting a
Yeah,
lot closer.
it's sick. It's sick how he defended it.
Like he's
It's
always going
like
high musketeer
unreal.
there. Ooh, that might have been a little too early. That musketeer. Yikes.
Yeah, I thought he would think that the golem would go in front and it would tank, so the Musk can kill the bomb tower. But I don't know if I can say it, but he like didn't think it would go like that.
No, I think he made a mistake. He made a big mistake here, but he's doing a really good job because he has the King Tower activated. When did he activate King Tower?
Actually, I didn't.
I don't even remember. I don't remember him activating King Tower. That's just how good he is.
Yeah.
He's a wizard.
Yeah, I even was talking. I was like thinking, when did he do that?
Interesting. But yeah, even
Actually,
just
I did recognize it.
he does a really good job of not giving you too much poison value, keeping the musketeer out of the poison, using the cannon skeletons if have to on the graveyard side, and just keep going in with this golem. I have never seen 2 golems down right now. This is insane. High bomb tower to take both of those golems out of the picture. And I think this is going to be GG well played with 25 seconds left. Poison on offense. Are you going to be able to win this, or is this going to go to a tiebreaker?
You will see. Actually, it's not that horrible like I would thought it would be.
Yeah?
I mean, if he would play 2.6, it would be more awful.
Yeah, the 2.6, I've heard he's really, really good at 2.6. And is 2.6 a good matchup or a bad matchup?
I would say, I know some good 2.6 players, like not only Oyasu or who else plays it? Like Mini Messi, it's like a German 2.6 player.
Yeah.
He was top 100 last season. In my opinion, he is also at the level of Oyasu on his 2.6 skills.
What's his name?
He's like sick. Mini Messi.
Mini Messi. Oh, I know Mini Messi. I've seen him play on TV Royale a bunch of times.
Yeah. He's actually, how could I say? He's almost my neighbor. He lives like 10 kilometers away from me.
Really?
Yeah, I was also shocked. We were talking, and then he said to me he's like not so far living from me. And yeah.
That's hilarious. That's so funny. What a small world.
Yeah, I was also kind of shocked.
That's too funny. So 2.6, if the guy's really, really good, then it's hard. But for the most part, you can win it, and it's an okay matchup.
It depends how good he can defend my graveyard. Like you see this matchup against him, against Lucas.
Yeah.
He was defending my graveyard actually very, very good. And so it was making the all damage like it could do. Like sometimes you can do like playing the whole game very bad, and then at one moment you like win the whole game.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy that one mistake can cost you the entire game in Clash Royale. It happens to me all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wild. Do you want to go into the next replay?
Yeah, sure.
Let's go with Alan. 3, 2, 1. Go. All right, so now you're playing a little against what, Minor Wallbreaker? Is this deck still good?
I saw some players play it, but it's like not more in the meta like it was before.
No.
Since the Minor was nerfed, it's like not that good anymore.
Yeah, the Minor nerf was very big. Do you think that was a good nerf or a bad nerf?
I know some players that don't like the Minor nerf, like for example T-Bag.
Yeah.
He was like top 50, top 30, and I also talked to him, but he also don't like the nerf from Minor, because it was like his main deck was Minor.
Yeah, and they kind of killed the Minor, which is very sad because it's a legendary card. A lot of people put so much time into it. A lot of people master decks like Teabag using the Minor, and now that must hurt. I can't believe, I didn't expect it.
Yeah, I was also. I mean, I don't play it, but for people like who are not maxed out like me or some other players who were just maxing one legendary, and then suddenly it got nerfed. It's like
Yeah.
unfair for them also,
It
you know?
really hurts free-to-play players really, really badly. What about the spell nerf? Do you think the spell nerf was good or bad?
I mean, sometimes, I mean, you will see, like, as an example, next match after this one. Sometimes it's working for your side. Like, sometimes you win because, like, your enemy is missing, like, 10, 20 HP because of the nerf. But sometimes it's like, yeah, not so not so good working for you.
Yeah, I do understand that. I've made many mistakes about where I thought a fireball did this much damage and it did a little less, and it kind of it screwed me over a little bit. But right now, you got this game totally in control, and now that it's in double elixir, what's he gonna do? Probably just keep throwing the rocket at you?
I mean, at this moment, he could actually play defense, like all the time. Like when
Yeah.
I throw graveyard, he throws ice wizard and a Valkyrie, and it would defend my graveyard pretty easy, and then he could go counter. But he instead thinks to go aggressive, and this was also one of his main mistakes, I would say, because it's like you can't go like pretty aggressive against graveyard, but because if you spend like 10 and you don't have a lot to answer with,
Yeah.
it's like an instant tower almost.
Gotcha. Yeah, that happens a lot when you overcommit against graveyard, and then the graveyard player has that elixir lead, has more elixir than you. Just one graveyard can just win you the game. And I like how you use that offensive tornado as well. Jeez, that's a lot of damage. And there it is.
Yeah.
GG, well played with the tornado doing damage. I'm not used to that.
Yeah, I mean, since it got the tower damage, I like that that buff from that card. It's pretty good because it's, I don't know, it's like sometimes you're missing like 10, 20 damage, and then you just throw in the tornado and it's over.
Yeah, it's crazy. I think that was supposed to be a nerf, and then they made it a buff, which is funny.
Yeah.
Which is
At the beginning, I thought it's not good because, like, when you play it against 3 musks, at the beginning you could like throw all the musks on one side, and then throw a fireball or a poison on it. But now, if you would play it behind the king and you would throw in NATO, it would like activate it.
Yeah, so it kind of
It's
sucks.
like-
It's weird. So there's some situations it's good, and in some situations it's really, really bad. Overall, it's
Yeah.
interesting. Very, very
So
interesting.
sometimes it's good, but the most time it's good, I would say.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it was overall a buff. Yeah, so do you want to go into last replay?
Yeah,
This is the special one.
I can already say it's a very interesting. It's for the push today that I was making. That's the most interesting game
Okay.
because I was writing to this guy who I played against, and first we wanted to draw, but then I had this little tilt and I was a bit angry, and I overthought it, and we started to fight, and the rest you can see.
Oh my gosh, there's a lot that goes into this game. I'm excited to watch it now. So there's a whole, feels like I'm watching a UFC event. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so what deck is he playing? He is playing, what is this deck?
Yeah, it's actually it's such a random deck, but it's good players can play like anything. Like I said,
Yeah.
they can manage to go top 200 with it. He actually got 7k, but he tilted too. This guy.
Really? With a wizard?
Yeah, he was top. Not let me lie, like top 50 with it, and then he got a little tilt. Yeah, like me.
That is wild to see because this deck looks very, very interesting. I like this graveyard on the left side. He goes wizard up high. Scar me on defense as well. That's super annoying, but the tornado just totally gets rid of it.
Yeah, I made a little mistake. I thought the baby D would survive, and so it would then hit the knight and the tower at the same time.
That's why you pulled it towards the tower. That makes sense.
Yeah, but it didn't work out quite well like I thought it would be. But yeah.
And the hog gets one hit. Still okay. Like, it's very even. It's very, very close still. Not the end of the world. This is,
Yeah,
this deck is
it's
so
not that
weird.
bad.
No, this deck's
At that
fine.
moment, I was thinking about throwing a graveyard or not,
Yeah?
but then this move actually was like so game changing. He activated like his king with my graveyard.
Yeah, I saw that. That was weird. I didn't expect him to activate it. Was that good for you or bad for you? Because you got a lot of damage,
Oh,
but he activate King Tower.
I mean, like sometimes you can even defend almost a whole graveyard with 2 towers, like maybe getting 400 damage, and you can go full push. You know?
Yeah, good point. So now, this is not a good situation.
No, it's definitely not. It's all the games where king is activated. It's like not good for me.
Ooh, and the hog doesn't go to the bomb tower, but you do pull it in with the tornado.
Yeah, I was thinking about throwing it a bit more in the middle, but yeah, I a little bit slipped and then I had to pull it in.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. It's always nice having that tornado in your pocket just in case you do make a misplay or any mistakes. So he's going aggressive here. He's going wizard up high still.
Yeah.
What is his plan right now? I like that tornado pulls everything, and wizard's getting a ton of value. Wow, I've never said those words in my life. This wizard is getting a lot of value.
Yeah, this wizard is actually OP.
Now you activate your king tower with the
Yeah.
hog rider.
Yeah, at that moment I was feeling pretty confident because like 3 towers can hit one hawk. It's like no damage, and even the bomb tower can survive. But yeah.
So what happens here? So in your situation, are you ever going to use graveyard? Are you just going to try to poison the tower down? Are you just going to play defense? Because right now you are winning. So what's the play? What are you thinking you should be doing?
I want to play more slowly.
Yeah.
Because I know what this player can do. I saw a lot of games how he won against good players. He's a very good player. And yeah, so I was trying to chip his tower down with like anything. Yeah.
Just getting a little bit of poison, a little bit of graveyard, just one hit at a time. That was a really good defense, but you're very behind in elixir. Yikes. He goes for the log. Why? You have the elixir lead. Go big, guy.
Yeah, I don't know why he did that, but I think he did it more for the cycle to he all the time he puts like the same cards. He puts like the at this moment I was very mad because I screwed the NATO.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now all it was that one misplay, and it looks like it's going to cost you the game, which is insane. Because now he's got the momentum, he's got the elixir lead. That's crazy. That one misplay can cause everything. And that's one thing I hate about Clash Royale. It kills me. You can play 5 minutes perfect. I
was pretty upset about it, to be honest.
This is insane. So
Now
Fireball comes in, the tornado comes in, and that's 1 HP. No way.
Yeah.
That is awful.
Yeah.
Hey, they don't call you the god of tilt for nothing. And if you're tilting and that happens, that is probably the saddest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, but it's like in all games, you have to win, you have to lose. Never put your head down. You have to look forward.
No,
and even
wise
like
words.
a loss like this, it's funny to look because like 1 HP is like something you don't get like every day.
It's true. It's true. It's one of those things you gotta just laugh about. Like where it's like, what are the odds? I wonder how many times that's happened, because I think it's only happened to me once. I don't think it's happened to me more times than that. Maybe. Yeah, I can't remember.
I also don't have so much 1 HP games. Sometimes like 200, 400 HP difference, but it was also something interesting for me. I actually thought I won that when I threw in the NATO, but yeah.
1 HP. That must have been such a shock. I'm surprised that's not on TV Royale. Clash Royale, get on that. So yeah, I'm excited to see, because we want to do another video for the final push, eh? Do you want to do another one still?
Yeah, I think the next one I will do top 100, like, but season end.
I'm
Like,
excited. That'll be awesome.
yeah.
That'd be amazing. That's amazing. And I guess before we go, do you want to give any shout outs or anything? Do you want to give a little, do you have any jokes?
Oh, I'm not good at joking.
No, it's all good.
Yeah.
Anything you want to shout out, like your Twitter or your Instagram or anything?
Maybe Twitter. It's at OscarPlaysCR.
Alright,
It's my Twitter. Yeah,
I'll
I
throw it
will
in the
post.
description below for this for the YouTube video. And
Yeah, thanks, bro.
anytime, man. Thank you so much for coming on. And for people watching right now, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comment section below what kind of decks you guys want to see top ladder players playing. And I will see you guys in the next video. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Deuces.